So the name of the chapter is the physical and the human environment. It's a chapter number 3 for class 5. Okay, so start our social subject on this chapter. Everybody open the page number 32. We are skipping the page number 31. Okay, the page number 31, we are skipping it. Skipping means we are left, we are leaving the page number 31. Why? Because that page is not related to the Saudi Arabia. Okay, so that's why we are leaving it. Everybody understand this thing? We are leaving the page 31. We are skipping the
Yes,
page
sir.
number 31. Everybody understand it? Say yes or
Sir,
no.
I cannot hear you.
What,
Can
sir?
you, can you
Your voice
listen
is
me?
very
Sir,
very
it's
Listen
audible,
everyone.
sir. Sir, I
Listen
just
everyone.
joined now.
Listen everyone. In the beginning of the class, I ask everyone that you are listening me. So I always ask, and I am continuously taking classes on the same mic. If someone is not getting the voice clearly, they can leave the class and join the class again, so that it will solve the problem. Okay. So are you guys listening me? Say yes or no. Are you?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
That's
Please
very
come
nice.
again.
That's very
Admit me,
nice. That's very
okay?
nice of you.
Sir, why, sir, we don't check page 31?
What I am saying,
Because
you are
it's
not
related
listening
to
me.
Pakistan.
I told this page is not related to the Saudi Arabia. That's why we are leaving page 31. Okay, so we are leaving page 31. Skip that page or leave that page and open the page number 32. Everybody should open the page number 32. Everybody open the page number 32. Everybody should have to open page number 32. The page number 32, everybody open it. Everybody open that page. So everybody is on page number 32. Say yes or no.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Sir, I
Okay,
can hear you, but I didn't
that's
page
great.
here.
That's great. So let's open the page 32 here. So on the page number 32, the heading is 3.6 differences in physical human relationships. Differences in physical human relationships. Okay. So let me tell you one thing. If you focus what I have done, if you see my screen, that if you see what I have done, I have cancelled some words like this. The word is written there. I cancel that word and write modern times. There is one more word. So I cancel that word by scaling a line on that word and I am writing the word modern times. So whosoever will read this one, you have to consider. Let's suppose the line like look like this. The King Bushman and the people in modern times do not interact. This will go in this way. So you don't need to read that word. You have to read the modern times. Okay, so everybody understand this thing? Everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's see who else is there.
Sir, still.
Okay. So Abdul Rahman, it's what is the name? Abdul Rahman Hazim. Okay. Yes, Abdul Rahman Hazim. Can you start reading it?
Okay, sir. The Colonel Bushman and the people in modern times don't interact with the physical environment in the same way.
Okay, okay, that's it. Okay. The Kung Bushman. Okay, Abdul Rahman Hazim, read it. The Kung Bushman and the people in modern times. The people of today's days or today's time do not interact. Do not interact with the interact means communication. As the word interaction means communication. When you are talking someone, you are interacting them. Okay, when you are talking with someone via chat, via verbal conversation. So basically you are just doing a communication. So the Kakaware are the people in the modern times, in the modern time, in the latest, in the present day, they do not communicate with the physical environment in the same way. The people, the people of the modern times, are not deal the physical environment as the same like a Kang Bushman. Okay, because we made different things. So we and the people, those who are living in the jungle, both deal with the physical environment in a different way. So Let's see who else is there. Usama Muad. Usama Muad, can you read this one from here?
Yes, sir, of
Till
course.
here.
From where? Can you put a mark?
This one, this one. The Kung Bushman.
Yeah, yeah. The Kang Bushmen adapt their lifestyle to fit into the desert environment, whereas the people in Karachi have changed the natural environment to to suit
Suit.
their lifestyle.
Suit their lifestyle. To suit their lifestyle.
Yeah,
Okay.
suit
Okay.
their lifestyle.
Okay, that's good. So, what did Usama read? Usama read that the Kung Bushmen adopt. Okay, we can also say that it's adopt. Okay, so adopt their lifestyle to fit. Okay, adopt means to pick or adjust their lifestyle to fit into the adopt means to fit or adjust their lifestyle to fit into the desert environment. They make themselves comfortable so that they can be fit inside the desert environment. Whereas the people in the modern times, the people in today's world have changed the natural environment to suit their lifestyle. For example, when you need food, what we do, we make farmlands, we grow crops. Okay, so we change the nature. But Kung Bushmen didn't grow the crops. What they do, they hunt the animal, they eat the animals. Okay, they eat fruits. They do not change any environment. So this is the basic difference for the today's world man or woman and the previous Kung Bushman. So Kung Bushman fit inside the desert environment, change their life so that they will fit inside the desert environment. But the modern time, the today's people, we today's humans change the natural environment according to our lifestyle. We need coolness in a hot weather, we need a cool room in a hot weather. What we do, we put on the AC. Okay, so we need any food, we need any specific food. What we do, we can cook that food, hunt. Everything can be done. We can do everything anytime. But Kung Bushmen only do the things which are available to them. They cannot change the physical environment. Everybody understand this thing? Everybody understand this thing? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Sir,
Okay.
can I tell you
Yes.
something?
Yes, what happened? Yes, everybody understand this thing?
Sir, can I tell you something? I'm Muhammad Ahmed.
Okay,
Sir, what
everybody will get a chance one by one. Everybody, I will come to everyone. Okay.
Sir, I'm Muhammad
Remember,
Ahmed.
the
Can I tell you
chapter is
something?
less. Remember, the chapter is less. The chapter is less. Everyone will get a chance. Okay. Because if, for example, if I have only one paragraph and there are four lines, so four lines can be read by only four students. No, if their one line is lengthy and one line is small, so only one or two students can read it. So everyone will get a chance. If you are not get a chance to read the paragraph in this class, you will get a chance in the next class also. Everyone will get a chance. I am giving chance to everyone. And those who are not raising the hand, I also ask them to read or also ask them to answer. Okay. By the way, one more thing I want to tell. This class is very much participative. You guys very much participate in the reading, in the question and answer. So you guys are doing great. So this class participates very much in the question answers and in the reading. So you guys are doing great. Okay, everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
that's great. Okay,
Sir, you
so
remember class 4C the last year?
yes, I know it, I know it. I
They
teach
were
you in
very
the
bad,
last
yes?
year.
And 4A.
Yes, I teach all of you in the last year.
They
Okay,
are bad. Now we are good. We
you all
were bad before.
previously you all are good, now you are all are best. Okay.
because there is
Sir,
some boys who's good
Okay,
and
let's
bad.
move.
sir
Let's move
is
towards the next one. Previously in the class 4, you all are good. Right now, you all are best. Okay. So do your best in the exams and the papers also. So now we are moving towards the next one. What we have next? Let me clear the screen. So on the same page, we have two pictures. There are so many pictures. I cut the page in different slides so that we will see each and everything. Okay. So let me make a block. So now we are discussing about the climate. Okay, the two pictures are showing the two pictures. The two pictures are showing the comparison. What is a comparison? Comparison means they are showing the first picture is of Kang Bushman and the second picture is of modern times, of today's times. They are telling different things, that what happened in the jungle or what happened in the desert and what happened in the today's time. So if you see, the first one is the climate. Okay, Ashal, can you read the this one in the block, which I put it in the red block?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Climate. I have grown used to the very hot desert. Our huts give us shade and protection.
Yes, what happened, Ashal?
I read it.
Okay, you can read it again.
Okay, sir. Climate. I've grown used to the very hot desert. Our huts
Huts.
give us our huts give us shade and protection from the heat.
Okay, okay, okay. So wait for a second. Yes, Abdullah Khala, what is your question?
Sir, what does I have grown mean?
I have grown.
Yes.
Okay, okay, let me tell you. Wait for a second. Okay, so Abdullah Khalaf is asking a question that what does statement mean? This statement means the statement is I have grown. Okay, so right now I didn't explain anything, Abdullah. Right now, I shall only read this sentence. I am going to start it, and you send me the question that I have a question. I didn't explain this thing right now. I am going to start explaining this point, and you are asking this thing. What is meant by this? So, if the reading is done, explanation is done, then you can ask a question. Okay, let me tell you. So, this line means that I have, I. The word I here shows the Kung Bushman character. Okay, it shows that I have grown. Grown means my age is increasing. Means they are baby. When they are born, they are newborn baby. Then they are become baby. Then they are become young. Then they are become adult, and they are grown towards the hot desert. Means their whole life they are born in desert, they raised in desert. Okay, they're born and brought up in desert, so their whole life is goes inside the very hot desert. It means that they have grown. Okay, like the plants is also grown. Humans can also grow. The newborn babies are very small, and after some time the humans size increases. Okay, they are start growing. So they born and brought up in the desert. Who born and brought up in the desert? These bushmen, these Kang bushmen has grown used to very hot desert. Our huts, their huts. Okay, huts is not a home, but they are using these huts as a home. Their huts give them shade. Their huts give them shade so that they will be safe from the sunlight. Okay, they will get some shade, and they will get the protection from the heat. Okay, they will be safe from the heat, the hotness of the sun. They will be safe inside the huts because their huts are little bit cooled. Why they are cooled, we will see that trick in the next pictures, because they make the huts with some special things. What those things are, we will see them in the picture. So I have grown used to very hot desert. The character here shows that that character is born and brought up in this very hot desert. Their huts give them shade and save them from the heat of the sun. So everybody understand this thing? Everybody understand this thing?
Yes.
Everybody understand
Can
this
I
thing?
read Muhammad Ahmad? Can I read Muhammad Ahmad?
Okay, let wait for a second. Okay. Your name is
Muhammad
Damir
Ahmad.
reading. Wait for a second. So let me clear it now. Okay. Kindly close your videos. Everybody close your videos. Marwan, close your videos, please. Everybody close their videos. Okay. So, who else is there? Okay, Mohammad Ahmad. Yes, Mohammad Ahmad, can you read this one on the
Okay,
right?
sir. Okay, sir. It is hot for most part of the year, but I have either an electric fan or air conditioning to keep me cool.
Okay. So if you see on the right side, if you see on the right side, okay, everyone listen. Everyone listen. Okay. So I am moving one by one for the reading. I told you earlier that the paragraphs are less and there are so many students. Right now, 37 students are there in the class. Okay. It means we need 37 lines or 37 paragraph, but we don't have 37 lines. Okay, so we are going towards for reading we are going in the sequence, but for the question I will come to everyone. For the questions I will come to everyone. As you know that in the worksheet I question and ask answer to everyone. Okay, so okay, so what did he read? He read that it is hot for most of the year. In the modern times, in the modern times, it is hot for most part of the year. Mostly the 7 or 8 months are the hot weather, or 10 months are the hot weather. But I have either an electric fan or AC to keep me cool. So the modern times man, the today's man or woman use the fan or the AC to keep their houses and keep them cool. Okay, and the Kung Bushmen only saves themselves from the heat just by staying inside the huts. So this is the basic difference among the climate in the desert and in the modern time. So did you compare? For example, we need coolness. There is very hot weather. What we do? We switch on the AC. We switch on the fan. But they don't have electricity. Who don't have electricity in the desert? These Kang Bushmen doesn't have any electricity in the desert. So they live there. They live under the shade, under the huts, and these huts save them from the sunlight and from the heat. So everybody understand this thing? Everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so
sir.
this
I
is the
want to
Yes,
read,
comparison
yes,
of
please.
yes,
the
I
yes,
Kang
want to
yes.
read
Bushmen.
next.
This is
Sir,
the
I am
comparison.
Marwan. I want
Chair,
to read
I
next.
can read, Chair. After
Sir, I
him,
want to
Chair.
read
No,
next.
not
I
I'm
am
read.
Okay,
Marwan.
listen everyone. Listen everyone. I told this thing for the reading. Okay, I told this thing for the reading. If this thing happens again and again, you will ask the same question. I will read myself. Okay, I will start reading the paper with myself. Okay, so Ahmad Abdul Latif. Ahmad Abdul Latif, can you read? Okay, the next one. Let me move to the next one. So the
Okay.
first comparison, wait for a second, Ahmed. Wait for a second, Ahmed. Okay, so the first comparison is done with the climate. The first comparison is done with the climate. Okay, what we have the next? The next thing we have the settlement. The next thing we have the settlement. Okay, Ahmed Abdul Latif, can you read this one?
We use dried grasses and branches found in the desert to build simple huts protect us from the heat.
Okay. So Ahmad Abdul Latif said, we use dried grass. Okay. The grass which is not wet. It's a dried grass. So they use the dried grasses and branches found in the desert to build simple huts to protect us from the sun. Okay. They took the branches from the trees and from the plants and they used the dried grasses. The grass and the branches and the trees they found in the desert. Okay, what they do with it? They build the simple huts. The simple huts, if you see, they are just making the simple hut, the hut which is covered, and the person sit inside the hut. They have no design, they have no marble, they have no cameras. So there were nothing there. They are just simple huts to protect them from the heat of the sun, because in the desert it's so much hot. Okay, and the sand, because the sand becomes much hot, so it is very much impossible to walk on the sand without the shoes or anything. Okay, so the desert become very hot, so they live inside the hut so that they will be saved from the heat. Everybody understand this thing? Everybody understand this thing?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
okay, that's great. Okay, so now now we are compare this thing with the right one, this one. Okay, Hamam, Hamam Adil, Humam Adil, Humam Adil, can you read this one on the right side? Humam, are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes,
You can unmute yourself, Humam.
yes, yes.
Yes, read it, please.
My home is made of concrete. It is in a high-rise building. There is electricity supply and clean water from their taps.
Okay, okay. So remember one thing. If you guys have any question, you guys can also tell this thing in the chat so that I will unmute you. Okay. If anyone has any question, I always ask. Remember, I am always asking to every line. I am always asking to every line that if you have any question, you guys can ask. But if someone doesn't have any question, then it's okay. But if you have any question, you guys can send the question in the send the question, or only say I have a question in the chat. Then I will unmute you and I will take your question. So who else is there? I don't know whose name is there. Yes, Mohammed Ahmed. What is your question?
What
Mohammed
do you mean by
Ahmed.
concrete?
Yes.
Concrete.
Did I explain this paragraph? Mohammed Ahmed, did I explain this paragraph?
No, sir. Sir, and what do you mean by settlement?
What is meant by settlement?
Yes.
Okay. Settlement. Okay. The word settle means to fix. Okay. The word settle means the literal meaning of that word is settle. Okay. Settle means fix. Okay. When you settle somewhere, for example, you have a home in the Saudi Arabia, you have a home in Bureda, you have home in Unaiza. So you have settled. You have settled. You are fixed in some area. Okay. There is some area you are settled down. So how they are settled down? Who? The Kang Bushmen settled themselves in the form of huts. They make houses in the form of huts and they settle themselves in the desert. So in this way they are settled down. Settlement means, here the word settlement means they are living, the living style, the home, the house, the living standard, the living style, the lifestyle of the people of the Kang Bushmen and the people of the modern times. Understand?
Understand, sir.
Okay, now that's great. Okay. Yes, Abdul Rahman Ayman, what is your question?
Yes, sir. Sir, you said, sir, that the Kang Bushmen use a poison in the desert in some plants
What are you
to
saying?
hunt
Repeat,
and
repeat
kill
your
animals.
sentence.
Sir,
Repeat it.
in the last class, sir, you say that they use poison in the desert in some plants to hunt and kill animals for food. But
Your
how
voice is
they
not
eat
coming
them?
clearly. What are you saying?
Sir, now, sir, can you listen me?
Yes, now I am listening you. Yes, say it again.
Sir, in the last class, sir, you say that the Kang Bushmen use poison in a desert in some plants to hunt and kill animals.
Yes.
But how they eat them?
Okay, how they can eat with their mouths? How they can eat it? How you
No,
will
I
get
mean,
food?
how can they eat it with their poison? They take off poison or not?
No, no. See, there is a chance. There is a chance of that poison, that poison will only work on the animals. Okay, that there is a chance these poison will work on animals, because if any human eat any poisonous thing, that human will die. But they test it, they maybe test it on any animal that it is died or not. So if that animal is not died, they eat it. Okay, because if some man or woman eat the poisonous food or the poisonous animal, they will also die. Okay. Okay. Question number, let me take it. Yes, Mohammed Al Sayed, what is your question?
Sir, is this pictures and the words above it is important?
Important for what?
Uh, if this will come in the exam or any assignment,
The whole book is important. The whole book is important for the assignment and the exam. The whole book is
okay.
important.
Page number 31.
No,
Uh,
that's not include. Page number 31 is not included in exam.
okay, sir.
Okay. Uh, this is your. Yes, Marwan. What is your question?
Sir, sir, what means by hearts?
What means
Hearts.
what?
What mean hearts?
Huts. Okay. Huts are just the grassy homes. Huts are just the grassy homes. Okay. These are the temporary. These are
Sir,
the
we have
temporary homes.
assignment.
Sorry.
We have assignment.
I will tell you this thing in the end of the class. Okay? Huts are just the temporary home made up of the grass and the branches. Who made them? The people who wants to leave one place and move towards the next one. Normally those people made these. Okay, the people, the Kang Bushmen living in the desert, they moved from one place to another. So they made these huts. These huts are the temporary ones. Temporary means they are not permanent. Okay? So, let me take. Abdullah. Yes, Abdullah, what is your question?
Sir, sir, what is their clothes made of, sir? How do they do clothes?
What are you saying?
How they use, how they make their clothes?
How they use what? What are you saying?
How they made their clothes?
Okay, how they made their clothes? They use the animal skins. Okay, they use the big leaves. Okay, for the clothes, they normally use the animal skins. The old Stone Age people, the old caveman, the people those who are living in the jungle or the desert, the Kung Bushman type peoples, they use the animal skins and the leaves to cover their body. They use them as a cloth. Okay, so now we are coming towards this one. My home is made of concrete. Okay, concrete is a mixture of sand and cement. Okay, and there are so many materials in it. So my home is made up of concrete. Their home is made up of grass and branches. So the concrete, it is in a high rise building. The buildings which are very much tall. The tallest building or the big buildings are called as the high rise buildings. There is an electric supply, there is electricity in those buildings, and there is a clean water from the taps. The tap are available in the sinks or in the wash basins. So when you open the tap, you will get the water. But the people, those who are living in desert, the Kang Bushmen, they doesn't have any tap, they doesn't have any water. So they are getting the water from the rain. Okay, so where they are storing it or what they are doing, we will see them in the picture. But in today's day, the life is very much easy. We live in the high rise, in the tallest buildings, in the tallest rooms. So there is a continuous supply of electricity, and there is always clean water available in the tap. You can open the tap and get the clean water. So in this way, the comparison of the lifestyle, the comparison of the settlement is available. How they settle their life in the desert, how we settle our life in the modern day times. We have electricity, we have clean water, we have a concrete house. It means that when the wind is blowing, our house will not destroy it. But when the wind is blowing in the desert, their houses will blow away with the wind. Okay, because huts and the grasses and the branches will move with the help of wind, but the buildings and the houses made from the cements, they will not move. They made from the concrete and they will not move. So we have so much easiness in the general life. So this is a comparison of the settlement in Kang Bushman and in the modern day life. So everybody understand this thing? Say yes or no.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, sir. We
What, sir? What, sir?
understand.
Okay. So everybody open the page number 33. Everybody open the page number 33. So on the page number 33, now we are discussing the third one. Previously, what we have done, the first thing we see, let me write it here. The first thing we see, it's a climate. The second thing we see, it's a settlement. And the third thing we are see is the technology. The third thing we will see is the technology. But right now, only 1 minute is left for the period. So we are discussing or comparing the lifestyle of the Kang Bushman and the modern times people. We are the modern times people, so we are comparing our lifestyle with the people of the Kang Bushman, the people those who are living in the desert. So we discussed right now two things: the climate and the settlement. And now we are going to start the technology, but right now the time of the period is finished. We will continue that thing in the next class. Everybody understand this thing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now there is one more thing. One assignment is available for you. Assignment is available for you. Everybody open the assignment and do the assignment. It's very easy. Okay. Everybody understand? There is assignment. Everybody open the assignment and do the assignment. It will take only 1 or 2 minutes. Everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's meet. Now we will meet in the next class, inshallah. Have a nice day, everyone.
Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz. Bye, everyone.